Namaste, dear friends. I'm Nika, and I'm glad to welcome you on my Logosizes YouTube channel. And today we will talk about our desires. As first of all, I'm a tarot specialist, I want to make a quick spread for you for the energy of this day. So please choose a card which is already on the table, and after that I will tell you about the technique of fulfillment of desire. So you can pause this video for a minute and pick one card which will be your prediction for this day, which energy you will have in this day and what you have to do with these energies. So this is the first card, second card and third card. Focus on your feelings and choose one card. Today I will tell you about one of my favorite techniques, which is based on neurologistical programming. It called аскеза на исполнение желаний in Russian. I don't actually know the English translation, but the word askeza sounds in English as asceticism, so probably it will sound in English like asceticism for fulfillment of the desire. Actually, I don't really like the word desire or wish or something like that because it sounds very childish, like something from the child's language, as children are those who usually get what they want without any effort. For the grown-ups, for all of us, it is much better to use the word goal, as goal is something which we actually can control. This technique is actually one of the keys to make your goal controllable. So what we have to know if we want to achieve something? First of all, we have to, and actually this is my least favorite part, we have to formulate our goal correctly. For example, I am getting married, or I am getting this exact job with this exact salary, or I am moving to this country, to this city. So the first thing is to make this right, correct word formula. After you already understand what you want and you can formulate it very correctly and carefully, you can do another preparational step. This second step is to make a list of possible qualities of the person who already has what you want to have. What I meant by that: this person who already got what you want to get definitely has some qualities which help him to achieve this goal. And you have to try to imagine which qualities brought him to this exact point. Like, I can tell you the story about my friend who has a lot of experience of studying abroad. She's a very smart and easygoing person, of course, but more than that, she has this quality, this ability to work with these tones of paper, of application forms, which usually other people don't like, and which usually can be a cause why they don't achieve all those things which she already achieved. So the first step is a correct word formula, and the second step is the list of possible qualities. And after this preparation, I can finally tell you about the technique. The next step is actually the technique. What do you need for this technique? You have to choose some habit. It can be a bad habit, like for example, you want to quit smoking, so you can choose this habit. Or it can be a good habit, a positive habit, but you, for example, you don't have enough will to make it the real part, this habit, the real part of your life. So you have to choose this habit and choose your goal. And the one of the most important things, this habit and goal should be really equal. Like for example, if you want to move to another country, but you don't have enough money, you don't know anything about this country, you don't have a remote job, for example, but you have a habit, like For example, you want to quit smoking, but it is not so difficult for you as to make this moving to the other country. It probably will not work because this goal and this habit are not equal. So the positive habit which you have to have in your life, or the bad habit which you want to refuse of, should be the same difficult for you as the achieving of this exact goal. And after you chose this habit and this goal, and you already understood that they are equal, you can take a paper and a pen. And there is a moment when we will write a letter to the universe, or to God, or to your unconscious mind. And this is how this letter actually should look like. You have to start from the date, which is a day to day. And first part of the letter is the gratitude. You have to write, "Dear universe, thank you for helping me in this. So you have to remember some moments of your life when it actually helped you. There were some moments like that for sure, when magically something happened with you, when you didn't have enough faith, when you didn't know how to solve this situation, and something magically just happened, the situation that just solved by itself very quickly and magically. So you have to just remember such moments like that. This is the first thing. And the second thing is to remember some things which you already have in your life. For example, your family, or your job, or your kids, or something else. Some things which you're already grateful for. So thank you so much that I already have all these things in my life. Because the gratitude is a very powerful thing which helps us to believe in something better. First block is the gratitude. Second block is the part where you actually asking about what you want to get. It can sound like that. I want to ask you to help me achieve this goal. When I get da 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 da, and here is your goal. When you actually write this thing which you already formulate in our first preparational step. The third block of your letter, let's call it bargain. In this bargain block, you have to write what you want to do in exchange to get what you want to get. And this part can look like that. From my side, in exchange to this desire or this goal, I promise you to do every day like this and this. But it also should be realistic. Like, for example, if you want to get married and you still don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend who want the same, if you will make this deadline, for example, in a month from this exact date, there is a huge possibility that you will not achieve this goal. Realistic time, realistic goal equal to your sacrifice. So third part, from my side, I promise you to do this and this, and I am thankful, or I am grateful that you helped me to fulfill my desire in the most quick and best way of all the possible ways. And after that, your signature. Then you can hide this paper somewhere in some safe place where nobody will find it, and just do what you have to do. If you promised that you will wake up every day at 5 a.m. and do 30-minute meditation, you have to do this meditation at 5 a.m. every day without any breaks. So the most important part in this part of this technique is to keep your promise. And if you do all these steps, and if you do all these steps correctly, I can assure you, you will get what you really want. Now it's time to come back to our small prediction part. Remember which card did you choose in the beginning of this video, and I will tell you about the energies of your day. And the first card is the Devil. The Devil Arcanum is about the power of logic, the ego, self-indulgence. Where ego is, God is not. On the card, we can see the devil himself and a man and woman in chains. What does it mean? The main energy center of woman is on the level of her hips. So all the negative, strong emotions such as shame, guilt, fear, etc. block this center and deprive a woman of her creative power, the vital power, and pervert her true desires. If we talk about man, a man's main energy center is in his head. And if a man becomes a slave of his beliefs, of his ego and his logic and forgets about God, he gets this chain around his neck. The appearance of the devil can be an advice to turn to the right path, and it can be a warning that by indulging in your addiction, you will pay an unpleasant price. Think maybe somewhere you have some kind of obsession or fear. The devil also can show that there is a part of your nature that you are unwilling to accept, or you accept it but you cannot control it. The devil shows as a person who doesn't think about future consequences. What else can I say? The devil is the prince of this world. So when people become what the world wants them to be, they become slaves of the devil. This arcanum advises us to stay aware at the moment on the physical, psychological, and ideological state. You need to understand you are the source of your suffering. All pain in your life is the result of your ambition, mania, trauma, etc. You can set yourself free by yourself from suffering by accepting yourself, taking responsibility, and not blaming others for your problems. Remember that everything is in your hands. You can create your own reality by yourself as a result of the facing of your inner devil. So now you can think about the meaning of this card for yourself in this exact moment of your life. Think what it can mean for you. The second card is Six of Pentacles. Six of dirhams or pentacles or coins. Coins are the earth element. And what we can see on this card is that a rich man in a red cloak provides charity to the poor. So this is a fair help card. Also, I like, let's say, the karma meaning of this card. If you did something good in your past, it can come back to you in this exact moment. This card can mean a reward, success, or a promising project. It involves both receiving help based on circumstances and providing help to others. It tells you if you want reality to behave well with you, behave well with it yourself. This card has an advice: pay off debts, whatever the situation, take advantage of the support of others, and be ready to provide it yourself. Do not reject what it offered, and remember in turn that the hand of the giver will not become scarce. Ask for help, support, and participation. Show mercy, share your energy, talents, benefits. This will come back 100-fold. Act nobly, do something good. And this card also has a warning. Don't try to give more than you have, and don't try to take more that others can give to you. And the third card is Seven of Wands. Wands are the earth element. This is the card of a self-asserting person. Don't retreat, don't give up, tells us this card. This Seven of Wands brings courage, self-confidence, and success. This card shows us the person who fights alone against a large number of people, but he is above them, so he should win. The advice of this card is fight and don't give up. Stand up for yourself, do not doubt and hesitate. Work hard to achieve your goals despite fears, disappointments, and obstacles. Stick to the chosen strategy and remain convinced that you are right, even if the majority doesn't support it. Although here is a warning of this card, There is a fine line between the self-confidence and the ego. So try to feel this difference and do not indulge your ego. The time and energy that goes into confrontation, struggle, sometimes could be spent on much more productive things. So, first of all, listen to your heart, and if you're 100% sure that this is the voice of your heart tells you to do something, not your brain or instincts, then do what you want to do. That's it for today. Please leave your comments below this video. Tell me, how did you like this technique? Do you want to try it? Or if you already tried it, please share your results. I will appreciate it a lot. And see you in the next video. Namaste.